Protz. I write about beer. It's been my great pleasure to go around the world in search of perfect pints, and I've got all that information in the new World Beer Guide, available from Camera Books or from all good bookshops. Britain is amazing. I wrote a book with the same title 20 years ago. I think there were about 60 small breweries then. There are now more than 2,000, and we brew beer that nobody else brews. I mean, no other country does mild and bitter is still the most popular beer in pubs for ale lovers. And we have a vast number of beers and an explosion of beer styles. Beers aged in wood, beers using herbs and spices, coffee and chocolate. The most amazing things are going on in this country. Italy is quite amazing. When I went there researching the book, I found there are 900 small breweries there now, and they're very much in awe of Belgian beer, and they're brewing their versions of Belgian styles there, but also, like every other country, also in love with India Pale Ale IPA, so you can get some Italian IPAs if you go to Italy. And young people are no longer drinking wine, they're leaving wine to mama and papa, and they're drinking good beer. IPA, short for India Pale Ale, is an amazing beer which has enjoyed an amazing resurgence in the last few years. It was a beer style first brewed in this country in the 19th century for export to the British in India, and it then spread out to other parts of the world. Brewers in America and in Britain have dug out old recipes and are brewing genuine IPAs, and they've taken off like the proverbial steam train, and wherever you go, Scandinavia, even the Belgians, for goodness sake, are brewing IPA. They've got enough beers of their own. Australasia, South America, everywhere you go, they're brewing IPAs. It really is the driving force of the world beer revolution. Now, the Middle East is really coming up in the world of beer. There are now quite a few breweries in Egypt. There are breweries in North Africa. There are quite a few breweries in Israel. Israel, like Italy, is where younger people are no longer drinking wine but going over to beer. There's even a group of people in Palestine very bravely brewing beer there because they have great trouble getting the raw materials, but they're making a very good range of beers, including, guess what, an IPA. Wherever you go, you can't get away from IPA. The most unusual beer I came across is cask conditioned real ale being brewed on the Falkland Islands by an electrician called Jeff Halliday, electrician by day, brewer by night, who's imported British hand pumps and beer engines so he can serve the beer in the correct fashion. And he's brewing mild and bitter and porter, and really encouraging people in the Falklands to enjoy really good beer, living beer, cask conditioned beer. And it's astonishing that the good name of British ale has spread that far to the Falklands. Great stories like that one about the Falklands, and breweries all over the world in the most amazing places from the Far East to the frozen North, all available in the World Beer Guide, which is available from Camera Books and all good bookshops.